In this part of the screen, we have the library section. And by clicking on this section, we can have access to the Twinmotion software library. As you can see, there are different categories for this software: materials, vegetation, objects, and lights. And we are going to discuss them one by one in detail, but for now, we just want to talk about the objects and the assets in the environment. Something like this vegetation. Okay, this file here, new scene here. And do you want to save? No. And as you can see, we have this environment prepared for us. As you can see in this section, you can click and delete the objects inside of that environment. As you can see, you can click on them one by one and delete them, and then you have this empty landscape. And also this one here, let's just delete that. And also this other one, let's delete that too. Okay. And now we have this scene graph here, which we can add our objects to this label plus this ambience, which is the general editing of this scene. Let's click on this one. Okay, let's just undo some of our changes so we could have that basic structure, the base of landscape. Okay, from this section, this landscape section, if we click on it, we have some surfaces flat and rocky grasslands. If we choose flat and drag it into the scene, now we have a scene something like this, as you can clearly observe it. And if we drag this one, you can see that the landscape is a bit rocky and it's not flat. Let's take a look around. All right, you can choose whatever you like and drag them into the scene. Okay, let's just go back. Okay, there's this section here, tree sections, and in this section you can choose a particular tree, and then by clicking, add them into the scene. You see something like this. And in the placing process, you can change the direction and position of it too. And if you are choosing an object or an asset a lot, and if you want to make it practical, you can add them to your favorite library by clicking on this, add to library favorites. If we click on it and then go to the library section again, and for example, we come to this favorite section, you can see that we have that object in there. You see right now you can easily have the access to your favorite objects. And in the next section, we have some palms and other trees. They're a bit smaller, and as you can see, when we add it to the scene, we have them organized in our label in there, and they have different symbols. You can understand that they are in vegetation category. We come to the next section here, grass. We have different types of grasses. We can add them to our scene. We can observe different types of grasses. Let's go to the previous section, and here we have grasses with higher qualities and better standards. And let's zoom in with this F key, and let's go up right now. And since we want to move slowly, we put the speed handle on number 2. Okay, and we select this last one, not this one, the other one here, and we click on F, and as you can see, it's like this. Okay, let's just observe this object here. As you can see, it's this. So you have different types of grasses in this section. And in the object section, you can add different objects to your project.